All right, let's add a couple vectors here, right? The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out what the trig angle is for each of these guys. Okay, so this trig angle here is this guy. Okay, so notice that we go beyond 90 degrees by however much that angle is there, right? Okay, that's 90, that's 180, this is 270, right? Okay, so since we went beyond 90, the angle, the trig angle is what is it? 90 plus 21 is 111 degrees is my trig angle. Okay, and then this guy here, this is the actual trig angle. I didn't go as far as 180 degrees. I'm actually 180 minus that angle. I didn't go at 280. It's less than 180. So this trig angle here is 180 minus 35, which my sources say is 145 degrees, right? And now we're set. Now we can find the components of this, right? This is, in general, any vector, once you find the trig angle, is magnitude cos in the x direction, magnitude sine in the y direction, right? So magnitude is 129, so I'll go 129 cos 111, and that'll be in the x direction, plus 129 sine 111, and that'll be in the y direction. And I'm lazy. I'm going to store these things in memory locations. So let's go 129 cos 111. All right, and that's 46.229 negative. Okay, and then this guy is 129 sine 111, 120.432 meters in the y direction, okay? Yeah, indeed it is. Okay, so there it is, and I'm just carrying crazy amounts of sig figs. You could be like lazy or something. I've actually stored this in A and this in B, and then the numbers on my calculator below A and B are F and G, and I'll store these guys in that. Okay, your calculator I think is different. Okay, so this one is 145. Our magnitude is 173, so it is 173 cos 145, and that'd be in the x direction, right? And then plus 173 sine 145, and that'd be in the y direction. Okay, so 173 cos, yep, and 173 sine 145. Okay, so this is negative 141.713. And that's meters in the x direction, and then this is positive 99.228, okay, meters in the y direction, right? Okay, now we're all set. I'm going to call this vector A and this one vector B, and we're just going to set up a happy little thing here, right? We'll go A and B, and okay. And then we'll have A plus B, right? I always do this because I'm deeply bad at this sort of stuff. Y. Okay, so let's go dude. And then Betty Dupe. This is so good. I'm just like boxing stuff off. This makes me sort of happy in some strange little way here. Okay, to be so organized. Okay, so let's plug these guys in here. We got minus 46.229 and 120.432. And we've got, for B, we've got minus 141.713 and positive 99.229. Now, before we keep going and draw the picture and find the magnitude and all this stuff, right? Let's just do a little reality check here. Oh, that's a 4. There we go. This guy, this vector here, right, has this has a vertical component here, right? Yeah. Okay, it's a big vertical component and a small horizontal component. Yeah. Okay, so the y should be bigger than the x for that guy. Y is bigger than x, yes. The y is positive, the y is positive. The x is negative, it goes to the left. The x is negative, okay? This guy checks out. I'm good, I'm happy with that. B, on the other hand, has an adorable vector with the x-axis, right? So it has, let's draw this component there. Here's my x component, a big x component that's negative, right? And a small y component that's positive, right? Big x component that's negative, relatively small y component that's positive, right? So I'm happy about this, right? This is making me happy, right? Okay, so now I'm going to add this guy to this guy, which for me, I'm just going to go, I'm going alpha A plus alpha F. I'm going to store that in, alpha A. So I've just got these numbers there. Negative 187.943. All right, I believe that could be possibly, right? And then I see, if you're looking at that, it should be a 2, but I'm using unrounded values, so it's actually a 3. Okay, so let's see. This guy here, I'm going to go alpha B plus alpha G. For me, that's what it is, 219.661 positive. Right? Is that possibly the correct answer? Yeah, it looks like it would be the right one, right? Okay, so now we're set, right? Now we have to draw a picture of it, right? So we've found our components. So tricky, right? Yeah. Okay, we've double checked our components. We've added x to x and y to y. Maybe double check that too, right? And then now we just have to draw a picture of this guy, right? So let's go to the left. I always draw x first. It's easy, right? There's 187.943. Okay, and here's our y component, just a little bit more, right? That's 219.661. Here is our actual vector. Okay, make sure that when you draw your vector, use a very clear arrow that I know it's up and to the left. Make sure when you find your angle, you label which angle you're finding. Okay, so my magnitude is the square root of 187.943 squared plus 219.661 squared. All right, what is that? Now, I'm so OCD that I've actually put these in variables in the calculator. So I'm just going to go alpha k squared plus alpha L squared. All right, here we go. 289.1.09, right? Okay, so 289 meters with 3 sig figs is my magnitude. Okay, and then this angle here, this is the opposite side, that's the adjacent side. Okay, so that angle with the x-axis is always what inverse tangent of. Notice I'm not putting the minus sign in there. I didn't put a minus there. Okay, I'm not going to put a minus sign in here. That's because I don't know what my TI calculator will do. Okay, so 219.661, 187.943. Okay, let's do that. Second tan. Our dog, she likes to bark. That's her job, is to bark. Okay, here we go. 49.449. 449. Okay, so 49.4 degrees, I guess, is what it is, right? So we would say that angle theta is 49.4 degrees. Okay. So this is just unambiguous. You've drawn a vector. I know it's up and to the left. You've labeled the angle. You've found the angle. You've labeled the hypotenuse with what it is. All is good and well. Hope we got that one right. I think we did. I think we did. Seems like it. Seems like that would be the sum of those two things, right?